Mario Kart DS. What? What's going on, guys? Today we're doing something a little interesting, and I'm going to play with a bit of AI. Now, I don't do a lot of AI on this channel. I think it's a pretty big topic, but I think we can all agree that there are just some comical errors that are primed to come out of AI, and it's just kind of fun to watch right now. I like to keep things light if I can, and I think we should have a little fun with it. So I've asked Luma AI, or Luma Labs, lumalabs.ai, whatever it's called. I've asked it to generate gameplay of a number of my favorite games of all time, and so I'm really excited to see what's come out of this. Let's get into it. Oh gosh, okay, even just the thumbnails, I'm seeing some nightmare fuel. Oh gosh. Okay, let's start at the top and see where we go. So first is Jedi power battles for the PS1. Okay, we got like a Sith Lord battling a identical Sith Lord, and oh, the lightsabers change colors. Okay, it's purple. Now it's blue. Now it's green for that second. Did you see that? It was like green there for a second. Darth Maul and the Technicolor lightsaber. A musical. Okay. Well, that's candidate number one. Honestly, though, aside from the color changing lightsaber, that looked pretty sick. That was a pretty sick like fight sequence. It's actually better graphics than Jedi Power Battles had. So, point there. Okay, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Freaking wonderful game. What is happening? They're like scurrying along. Why are they morphing through mushrooms? Why is it two Marios? They have like Sonic feet. Why? Okay. I mean, you know what? They're two brothers that look like Mario, in that they're both Mario, and they're in a mushroom-themed land. So, man, like, it's not at all the right art style, unless this is what the glow-up is gonna look like for the Switch 2 version. But yeah, that is Mario, and Mario in a Mario-type world. All right, Donkey Kong Arcade. Let's go. What am I looking at? Is that Mario? What? I'm so confused. What am I looking at? It's like he's splatooning up there, and then yeah, he kind of morphs into a Mario-looking character. But then, like, what's this back there? Looks like a monkey? It's kind of a monkey up there. And there's just an aquarium down here, and then like a cabinet up there. What's all this happening under here? There's a whole like civilization happening inside the glass down there. Like, what is what is happening? I feel like they took like pieces of like every Mario Party minigame ever, and then just like layered them in the foreground, background infinitely until my brain can't recognize what's happening. All right, GoldenEye 007, let's go. Whoa, that is a gun and a half. I do not remember finding that gun in GoldenEye. When nothing happens, he's just flaunting this massive gun, ready to. He's won. He's taken everyone out. There are no more enemy contacts. It's just him and this gun. All right, let's go. Super Smash Bros. Melee for GameCube. You know what? This does look. What? What? It almost like loops perfectly, actually. I couldn't quite tell when it had started and ended. Okay, I give it points for having these like health bars up top, even though it's much more like Street Fighter style kind of thing. I give it points for having a foreground platform and trying to have some raised platforms, but they kind of like start in the foreground over here, and then they like seep into the background over there, and then ignoring the fact that the characters are just morphing into other characters. But then it's not a character transformation because the character they transformed away from appears behind them again. You know what? If we call that an assist trophy, then we're not too far off. Also, the fact that this guy up here looks just like Steve Steak Fries or whatever his name is from Jetpack Joyride. I love that. All right, Wii Sports Resort sword gameplay. Let's see what we got. What are they holding? That is not a sword, sir. What just happened? Did I just witness a crime? And then, I don't know what's happening over there. I think she's like trying to take down that tree. I mean, the water's correct. They got the water and like the surrounding look super vibe. Like that's the resort vibe. But yeah, they did not know what's going on. Evidently, it doesn't know about Wii Sports Resort sword gameplay. So Better brush up, Luma. Okay, Mario Paint for SNES. Off to a great start with this this controller here. What? Okay, what is this game? I feel like this is exactly the kind of dreams I would have when I was like 6 years old. And I was like, I was the hero. And I was fighting for something good. And I was fighting against something bad. And I had to jump through some kind of field. Like, it's the most vague video game concept. There's really no objective I can see. It's just, there's just movement. But this controller, though, this guy knows what he's doing. This thing has no right thumbstick. So it's like a trackball that he's just spinning so hard. It's got these little mini thumbsticks up top. It's got the nubbins. The nubbin controller. Alright. Super Mario World gameplay. This should be a little easier, I would think. I mean, it's got the side scroller thing down. I don't know why he's like Subway Surfering his way through things. And like the coins are coming to him like he has like a magnet power up. And then he's got like, his mustache is like his entire face. And then he like swims through land for a second there, Chuck Norris style. Oh, this is close, but like so not right, obviously. Okay, this one I threw in there in a creative haze. And I was just curious what it would do if I said Linus Sebastian high-fiving Coulter Peterson. Obviously, it probably is like trained itself on some of Linus's videos. My face is somewhat Googleable at this point. So I'm just curious what we get here. Okay, we got this guy. Is that MatPat? Is it supposed to be Linus? It's supposed to be me? It's just sort of generic hyped white guy. He takes on like 5 faces at once. It's really, really terrifying. Let's go Rocket League gameplay. Okay, we have cars. We have rockets. Off to a good start. There's so much morphing in all of these AI renders. It's just like, this becomes this. Okay. You know what? Considering that they got the concept of it's an arena, there are cars, there are rockets. I think they're trying to render a ball here when they're following this thing. Like, aside from the fact that there's no visible goal, I think this is like pretty dang close. Like, if you told a senior citizen that this was Rocket League, they would believe you. And then they would ask, what is Rocket League? Halo multiplayer split screen gameplay. Wow, that was a mouthful. Did they take split screen and think, let's give this man 3 screens that are split in the most unergonomic way? He's got like, I don't know what he's holding. He's holding like a yoke for a flight simulator. His like 8-key keyboard is over here with a monitor above that. And then he's got this like 1/3, 2/3 monitor. All right, let's go to the GOAT, baby. Mario Kart DS. What? I mean, the kart gameplay is looking pretty good. Like, it's not Mario, but it's like very Mario Kart looking. Like, they're going up some tracks, down some curves. They got kind of the mountain jungle look that many of the tracks had. But what in the world is this DS thing? Like, this is from the future. Is that part of the controller, or is that their white thumbnail? What? And then we have button big and button less big, 5 and 3. Maybe that's on the new Teslas. Maybe this is what the new Tesla controller will look like. We got 2 more. Super Mario 64. This is Fall Guys. This is just Fall Guys. This is 1000%. This is just Fall Guys. I mean, I could kind of see how it's like. Obviously, he has like a red hat and like brown hair, blue pants, and loafers. That is about where the similarities end. And Fall Guys begins. All right, for the last one, my all-time favorite game of all time. All-time of all time. Yeah, that's good grammar. Donkey Kong Country 2. Let's go. Is that a Teletubby? Why is there a... Ooh. You got a chain. He's got bling. Oh, where'd he go? He like wrapped himself into an acorn. There he goes. And we've got, what was that? There's so much happening. Things are just morphing into and out of the foreground. It's just, I can't follow it. I have to, oh my gosh. Yeah, like big things happen and then they like just as instantly evaporate out of the scene. And I have no time to just like grasp what that was supposed to be. Wow. Okay. So yeah, all you game devs out there, make sure to make your own gameplay trailers, because I don't think this is quite there yet. So maybe I just didn't put the settings in right, but obviously these are quite a ways off from being believable gameplay footage, and I doubt that's the purpose they're trying to train their model for. I'm sure they're trying to just train toward hyper-realistic human footage and things that people could use for on-the-spot B-roll for commercials or little advertisements on Instagram or something. So I doubt this will be getting very one-to-one anytime soon, but it's funny to watch right now. But let me know in the comments if I messed something up, or maybe this could have looked better. And also let me know if you enjoyed this kind of content, a little less building something and how it's made, and more just like, let's try this thing out together, and you can get my reactions and thoughts in more real time. But enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Subscribe to help out the channel, and we'll see you next week.